around the corner, and to celebrate, a handful of Wild players on hand with Marcus Foligno throwing out the first pitch. Not too bad.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting that to be horrendous. That was one of the best pitches we've seen.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberta, and we are getting so close to the start of the NFL season. Seriously, we were just 8 days away from the Lions and Chiefs. The biggest story heading into the season was and still is the potential trade of Jonathan Taylor. But the Tuesday deadline for a proposed trade has passed, with the star running back remaining in Indy. But we did learn today that another team outside of the Dolphins was in on acquiring Taylor, and that was the Green Bay Packers. And according to an ESPN report, there's still interest from the Packers, and Taylor would welcome a move to Green Bay. Outside of the lack of a move, yesterday Indy put Taylor on the PUP list, meaning a trade is not really close at all, and Taylor will miss the first 4 weeks of the regular season. So maybe proceed with caution if you want to take him in your fantasy draft this week. Taylor wasn't the only big name who will miss the first 4 weeks, as Von Miller, Kyler Murray, Lyle Collins, and many more were also put on the physically unable to perform list. And just a reminder, with the season just 8 days away, as I mentioned, you're going to need to get TSN Plus, as it is the new home of NFL Red Zone. To subscribe, go to tsn.ca/TSN Plus, or just click the link below. Now, when we promoted this last week, we got to see Julia in the quad box and the octo box. So it's only fair that I get the same treatment. Wow! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Wow!
The only thing better than 4 of me is 8 of me, right? Come on. I mean, some people in the comments may disagree, but you know we don't care about that.
Breaking news! The Leafs have signed head coach Sheldon Keefe to a multi-year extension. In his 4 seasons with the Leafs, he's gone 166, 71, and 30. And in 2021-22, the Leafs set their franchise record for wins and points in a season.
Speaking of football, and one team everyone is talking about as we get closer to the season is the New York Jets. With Aaron Rodgers now the quarterback, their over-under on wins for the season is now 9.5. And the odds makers seem to think this is a playoff team. But as Hard Knocks showed us last night, it hasn't all been smooth sailing, which led to this amazing tirade from Rodgers.
Mistake, one drive. The basic at 12 to 14 yards. Mistakes in one damn drive. Unbelievable. Dropped 3 balls, 3 wrong routes, and a false start.
Now joined by our guy Davis Sanchez, who actually just sat down with Aaron Rodgers himself. Great to see you, Ches.
Good to be here. It's been a long off season. It's NFL time. Let's go.
Okay, Ches, when you see that clip, what stands out to you given your recent conversation with Rodgers?
Not all that surprised. At least he hasn't changed, right? That's the Aaron we know. It's the first thing he said to me when I sat down was, these young players have no idea how good they are. So, and he said he had to keep on telling these kids over and over again just how good they are. Now, whether that's Aaron Rodgers, who's a very smart guy, playing mind games and using that because of his expectations of these guys and knowing they need to live up and play better and play to his level. Either way, that's one of the things he says, that he need to keep reminding these young kids just how good and talented they are.
What are your expectations for Rodgers and the Jets this season?
The Jets have one of the best defenses in the NFL. So when you have one of the best defenses and a top 5 quarterback right now, which Aaron Rodgers is, even at his age, right there, look, teams around the NFL, people with good defense, you're in the mix. So they have a great defense and a top 5 quarterback. Expectations are high, and unfortunately for Aaron Rodgers, he's no longer playing in Green Bay in the NFC. He's in the AFC East, so for that reason, it's going to be difficult, but their expectations are the same as mine. They have to be high with the mix of the defense and Aaron Rodgers.
Real quick, you worried at all about that O-line?
Absolutely. That's a great question, and that's the most important thing to watch is Mekhi Becton is one of the tackles. He's got to be good. Their offensive line is the key. Without that, all this is for nothing. Good question.
Wow, Jets fans must be buzzing right now. Ches, a pleasure as always. We'll talk to you again next week. Wait, what? Time now for my favorite segment and yours, We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And this looks like maybe the most fun niche sport we've ever seen. Golf cart supercross. Here we go. Is this in Saskatchewan? The sky's looking lovely. Go off, Kings. I want a little more vert here. I want a little more air. How do they expect to win with all those people on the cart? Of course the car with only 2 guys is getting in first. Like, it's fun. It's a good time, but we need more air. How does the guy with just... No, there's one guy with just 1 person in the cart. How is he not winning? Oh, he's going off track. Because he's not a good driver. Okay, we all remember the legendary soccer player Roberto Carlos. Well, this beach player is channeling him with this unreal movement on his free kick. Ooh. Oh, oh my. The Sully is so confident, so cool. He's like, please, 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 hold your applause. Guess what? Chicken butt?
What?
No. It's promo time. Let's do this. Listen, this is supposed to be for Amazing Race, and apparently we're not allowed to be on the Amazing Race because of the conflict of interest. Let me just use this promo time as a pitch. Listen, me and Jesse would be a great duo because we fight the entire time. We don't need to win. We're just there to fight. Okay? I'm not taking money from anybody. We're there for the entertainment and the travel. It's promo time. Yes, that's right. We're getting close to the end of the season of Amazing Race Canada. So you know we had to bring back promo time. It's been so long. But let's look at the amazing race that is Lionel Messi and Inter Miami's chase for the MLS playoffs. They're no longer in the basement of the Eastern Conference. That honor now belongs to TFC. But Miami has now moved up to 14th place and are 11 points out of a playoff spot. Now for most teams at this point in the season, it wouldn't even be a conversation. But since Messi came to Miami, it looks like one of the best teams in the league. They are unbeaten in the 9 games he's played. And he's got 11 goals and 3 assists. I mean, there's no denying the magic of Messi at this point, right? Even all you Ronaldo stands, you know who's better. Come on. And while it's late in the season, Miami still has 11 games left. And if they don't ever lose with Messi, then maybe this race for the playoffs isn't so far-fetched. And just a reminder, you can watch The Amazing Race Canada Tuesdays on CTV at 9 Eastern and Pacific. That's all for today. We'll see you if I get them out 3 Eastern, no Pacific. Have a good one.